guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you how I'm going to make a low carb pizza using a cauliflower head. This is the pizza crust that I normally use out of the store, making my low carb pizza, or I would use some flatbread. But as I begin this new year, I wanted to start out on a low carb, no sugar kick. And as I look at this particular pizza crust have too much sugar in it for me. It has rice flour, brown rice flour, cornstarch, and a few other starches that it's too much sugar. So because I wanted to do less sugar than I normally do, I decided to use the cauliflower head. So if you want to know how I made this cauliflower pizza, pepperoni pizza, why don't you come on in and I'm going to show you how I did. So I'm using 1 head of cauliflower, boar's head pepperoni, boar's head is better, and mozzarella. I chopped up some portobello mushrooms and some spinach. And then I'm going to use some Classio pizza sauce. Now with this sauce, I was trying to find a no sugar sauce. It was kind of hard for me to find, but after I look at all of the amount of sugar that's in the back of this one, I thought it would be fine because it wasn't a whole lot, maybe about 2% that's in this particular one. And I figure if I'm not using the other cauliflower crust, it would be okay. And you're going to need avocado oil or olive oil or spray, whichever one you want. I'm using the oil on this, as well as any of your dry seasonings that you may want to top it off at the end. I'm using the Italian and the parsley and Parmesan at the end. And then you're going to need salt and pepper to season. So as you can see here, I've already trimmed the cauliflower and I took off the bottom of it and all of the edges around it. And you want to trim as close as you can. And then I'm going to cut off one side at one edge of it. And then you're going to slice the cauliflower in 1-inch pieces. So each piece should be about 1 inch thick. You want it to be thick enough so you can put your toppings on it. So that's what I'm doing here. I am slicing it in 1-inch thick pieces. Now you're gonna have some pieces that's gonna come apart like you see on the first piece I cut, and you're gonna save those pieces for another recipe. It didn't do it a lot with this one, so you can use the smaller pieces in another recipe. And now I'm going to add the avocado oil on both sides of the cauliflower. I'm going to brush it on both sides of it. And then I'm going to add the salt and pepper on both sides. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is either put it in the oven, or I'm putting mine in the air fryer and let them cook about 10 to 15 minutes. With this, I did put it in there for 10 minutes and I should have put it in for 15 minutes. So if you're doing it in the oven, you really need to do it at least 350 or 375 for about 15 minutes so it can become tender enough to bite in and chew well enough, but not too soft and soggy. Here I have taken it out of the air fryer and it's roasted up really nice. Actually, it smells really good as well. And I'm just taking my fork, checking the center of it to make sure it's tender enough for me to bite into it, but not too soft to where it's soggy. Now, normally you would put your first layer of sauce on, but here you'll see I am putting pepperoni down first because it is going to help hold in the sauce, because the cauliflower have holes in it and the sauce would just seep through without putting the pepperoni down first. Now I'm just going to add the sauce on top of the first layer of pepperoni to both pieces. And then I'm going to add my first layer of mozzarella cheese. Now this first one, I'm going to add another layer of pepperoni to it. And then the second one, after the sauce, I'm going to add portobello mushrooms and some spinach to it. Now I'm going to add in my last layer of the mozzarella cheese on top, and this, I will be done with this slice. And on to the next one, I'm going to add the portobello mushrooms, and then I'm going to top it with some spinach and then add in the mozzarella on top. And put it back in the air fryer to roast. And if you're using the oven, you're going to want to put it on broil. So, and you're probably going to have to stand there. It's just like you're broiling a piece of toast, like you're toasting it, because all you're going to do is just melt the cheese over it, and you want the pepperoni to kind of brown a little bit as well. So it is finished. I'm taking it out of the air fryer. I'm just going to put it on this platter, and time for me to taste it, and it smells so good. And I'm just gonna bite into it, and it tastes so good. Honestly, it tastes, I can't even taste the cauliflower on there actually. And this is my first time doing this, and I'm actually surprised how good it tastes. So honestly, this is something you really want to try if you're really trying to cut out your sugars. So I'm happy with the way this came out. It is perfect for game day on Sunday. And you want to add in your dry season. I'm adding in Italian on them. If you want red pepper flakes, you can add in red pepper flakes, parsley, basil, Parmesan cheese, whatever you like that you normally add to your pizza slices, you can do that with this. Well guys, I am really happy and satisfied with the way this tastes and how it came out. This will definitely be one of my regular recipes when I want pizza. And I would advise you to try it as well. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel so you can receive notifications on my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.